Right, okay.
Welcome, Gamer Girls, to the worst produced podcast there is on the internet.
Oh! Pee in my mouth, Gamer Girls. Yeah.
That's some intro music right there. How do you like hearing the intro music when you're at my house doing the podcast, Jude?
I like it. It makes me feel good. I feel good.
Oh, good. I'm glad I can make you feel good. That's what I like to do to you.
You make me feel good. To be honest, Bruffers should make Bruffers feel good.
Yeah, in that way that you're thinking right now.
Yeah, in the way that
Audience
I'm thinking
member.
of, yeah.
So, we're in the same room today. There's a reason why the audio is so terrible, because we're having to use... Being as we have no money, I'm trying to use a ghetto setup to accommodate for 4 gamer girls, 4 of us gamers, 4 of us hot boys in the same room.
Some of us thickums.
Because currently there's only me and Jude, but later on we'll be having someone else come in, and there'll probably be up to 4 of us in the same room playing games. And if we want to stream that, I need to essentially stick my microphone in the middle of the room. As if you're watching live on twitch.tv/gamesbadly, which you can do, or you can watch on YouTube at More Jacob Fox currently. You can see on camera that my microphone's in the middle of the room, just kind of pointed up-ish and turned up. And Jude's it looks like he's leaning against the side of his frame currently.
I'm leaning on my frame.
So that kind of lets you know what's going on for now. So yeah, that's why the audio's kind of crap, but it's so that we can leave the same setup all week, because this week we're going to be doing a bunch of streaming with multiple people, which should be fun and cool, yes. Also, while I'm saying this, head over to the links in the description. There's lots of cool things for gamers such as ourselves.
Like Gamer Girls.
There's some gamer girls in the description.
Yeah.
No one told me about those being put there.
Yeah, you can drink the bathwater, you can get herpes. You heard about that, didn't you? That people that were drinking that bathwater got herpes.
It wasn't true.
Please let it be true though.
It wasn't. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Technically, I've been drinking bathwater every time I drink water on stream, because I have a massive bottle. I have one of those big. I've got a really massive bottle, mate. No, like a 2-litre Fanta bottle. I just fill that up with water, and the easy way to do that is to use the cold tap on the bath. So, yeah, that's that. So my family's away this week, and that's why we can do things like this.
And when the family's away, the boys will play.
Yeah. So we had a party last night. That was fun. What do you think of that?
My head's not been hurting. My body's just a bit sore.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Why?
I don't know, because we didn't get up to it.
We did do some wrestling.
Oh, we did a little bit of wrestling, but not really.
And I won.
Yeah.
I did. I always win at wrestling. I'm a wrestling god.
You're a wrestle god.
Compared to you. And that's it, and no one else.
Yeah.
So we were drinking last night. It was fun. Helena was there. People enjoyed the stream with Helena on it.
No, not when I'm on it. People don't enjoy the stream when I'm on it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's much more fun when we're both on stream.
Is it?
Yeah, if you sat streaming on your own.
Yeah.
It's boring, isn't it? I think we're way more entertaining when it's both of us streaming at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what games do you want to play this week? Do you think they're on? You keep leaning outside of your frame on camera, by the way.
As much as I don't like it, I do want to play some Apex just so we can have a full team.
Yeah.
I think there could be some shenanigans like if we did Minecraft.
I think we definitely will be playing Minecraft. In fact, once we're done with this podcast, not on stream, we might start the world and kind of set it up, and test out a bunch of games and make sure that it's working properly.
Yeah.
After the stream, we'll also get some lunch as well because I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah.
I did the whole bacon sandwich thing in the morning. Whenever I have a party, I always I kind of dropped the ball a bit today because we had to go get bacon, but I always make sure that there's bacon sandwiches in the morning and stuff like that because there's little details like that for a party make it really good.
Yeah.
And what I found weird about last night is that you've never played Ring of Fire.
No, I see. When I go out drinking, I don't really do like actual party stuff. Do you know what I
But
mean?
you've
Like,
been to house parties before.
yeah, I know, but we don't do like house. The only sort of the most house party-ish thing that we've done is like God, I don't know, beer pong probably. Like
Yeah, that's very house party.
that's. I mean, apart from that, that's it. I mean, like we don't really. We just sort of get drunk and like tell stories and stuff. I keep leaning out of frame because I keep leaning back. But
I find it really funny, this setup we've got, because we're both in both cameras.
yeah.
And you know, if we're like talking to each other face to face, on there it looks like we're talking to each other because I don't know.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
If you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Music, which are both places you can get this podcast, then you'll not know what we're on about.
No,
but it's I don't know. It's such a weird setup because even though we're in the same room, because Judd's got his PC and he's going to be staying here for a long while, we figured we'd just use both cameras anyway, like we normally do when he's at his house. So yeah, what other party stuff is fun to talk about?
I've got a weird bird face, haven't I? When I look at this angle, I've got like a weird. I think I look like a vulture.
In fact, if you just sit a bit further back, like so you're in that corner of there, I can just put it on this one, can't I, really?
Oh.
That kind of looks a bit better,
It does,
let's be honest. So yeah, we're what else did you think about the party? Like, because I suppose weirdly, but you've been to my house parties before.
Yeah.
Like before this one, like years ago.
I had my dick sucked.
Yeah, at one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, by a boy.
Yeah, by another boy. Yeah.
Did we not play Ring of Fire at any of those?
No, I don't think so.
Weird.
I don't think so.
Weird. If you don't know what Ring of Fire is, it's a drinking game that you use a pack of cards and you go around in a circle and pick out a card, and depending which card it is, you have to do a certain thing. So, say for example, if you picked up the number 2, you would choose someone else who has to drink. If you picked up, well, I'll go through them. Ace is waterfall, so that means whoever picked the ace up starts drinking. Then the person next to him has to drink until they stop, and the person next to them has to do the same, and next to them, and it goes round in a circle.
That's my favourite one. That.
Yeah,
because you can really fuck someone up. You fuck yourself up in the process, but.
I mean, if you can handle your drink well, then that's a good one, and if you can't, it's a really bad one. Yeah. So for us, it's actually a pretty good one, because if I'm situated next to a girl that.
You know, you want to get her a little bit drunk, you know, a little bit tipsy,
well,
so she can't really make very sound judgments, you know what I mean?
For legal reasons, that's a joke. But yeah.
but yeah.
No, just anyone, if you want to get someone drunk for whatever reason, like you know your mate's really funny when he's drunk or something like that.
Yeah. Or, you know, they have an alcohol problem and you just want to, enable it.
But yeah, you can keep drinking and sort of kind of, or depending on what someone's drinking, like because last night Cal chose to drink wine, which is a higher percentage, stronger than like beer or something. So if I'm chugging a beer and he has to chug the same amount of liquid but in wine, it like fucks him up, you know.
Yeah.
So there's waterfall. I already said 2 where you choose someone else. 3 is me, so you have to drink yourself. 4
you have to drink yourself.
You have to drink yourself.
You're like pouring yourself into your own mouth and you're like disappearing into the ether.
It's just all like your whole being's just like falling into your mouth.
That's disgusting. I hate that.
So that's that, and then 4 is whores, so the girls drink. It's a British drinking game thing. I'm not just calling girls whores. That's like what.
Well, I mean, you are.
I guess I am.
You know what? Actually, yes.
5 is dive, so it means that whoever picked the card puts their thumb down at any point during the game. They only get to do this once, and the last person in the circle to also put their thumb down has to drink. 6 is dicks, so all the guys drink. Yeah. 7 is heaven, which is the same as the thumb thing, but you put your finger up. 8 is mate, you choose a mate to drink with you. 9 is rhyme, so the person who picks up the card says a word, and they have to go around the circle rhyming with it until someone messes up and they have to drink. 10 is categories, so you say, like, for example, you could say video games, and then you have to keep saying stuff to do with video games until someone messes up and they have to drink. Then there's Jack, where you get to make a rule, like a custom rule for the game, until another Jack's picked. Queen is questions, so the person who picks up the card, if someone answers a question that they say, the person who answered it has to drink. Again, once it's done, it don't continue through the game, you only get one. And then King, you have to put some of your drink in like a bowl or a jug or something, and when the last king is picked, the person who picks it has to down the concoction of random drinks they've put in. So that's Ring of Fire. It's essentially the only drinking game worth playing if you're wanting to get drunk at a party.
You know how we had one round, and then we started a second one, didn't we? We didn't fully get through it.
Yeah, because people started getting pissy. People started getting sensitive about a lot of... I don't even fucking remember what it was.
No,
right, fuck this then. And I just, when people start getting like that at parties, I'm like, I'm out, I'm not dealing with anyone, I don't care.
Yeah.
So
we started, and then afterwards, because nobody sort of finished the game, I just picked up that bowl full of like random drinks and drank it.
Oh dear. It was a pretty successful party. It wasn't very big. There was, 5 of us?
Yeah,
so it's
like
not many people at all. For a house party, but there was only one spill, and it was our fault. Let's be honest.
It was ours.
Yeah,
you?
we were wrestling.
Oh
and,
but you started wrestling me though, so it was your fault.
No, it was both of our fault.
You
It's
just started
fine.
wrestling.
I've already pretty much cleaned it up, and the
it's
carpet's being like professionally cleaned soon anyway, so it don't really matter that much. I'm gonna try and give it another like once over with cleaning and see if we can do it a bit better, but. So yeah, that's partying. It was fun. What are you looking forward to the rest of this week?
That was partying.
that sure is partying. It's like we've got his own mini frat house for a week.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to with having a house and games and such?
I just, a bunch of boys in the same room, I guess.
The boys, yeah, you big gay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to. Actually, thinking about it now, I'm looking forward to ordering some fucking pizza because I'm fat. That's what I'm looking
You want to
forward
order
to.
some pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will do that at some point. Probably not tonight. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see what we want. Need to get some lunch today first, really.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Or we could just sort of wait a bit until because what time is it now? It's like 1:30, isn't it? If we waited until a bit, we could just have like tea.
Nah.
No.
Well, I mean, we need to stream for 2 hours anyway, so it'll be kind of close to that. We'll just see what we want. It's fine.
I want some of
so,
this. I want some of this.
Judd coming over here made me realise how fucking stupid he is. Because everything he's got is broken. It's all broken.
Yeah.
Like, I suppose your monitor is the least broken thing. Maybe your mouse? Is your mouse broken at all?
My mouse is in prime condition.
You have got a cool mouse.
I'd never hurt my mouse.
It actually looks really cool. That I might get that instead of a Razer Naga if this one ever breaks, because I'm rocking the Razer Naga 2014, which has been the most trusty mouse ever. It's been so good.
I meanwhile I'm rocking the Corsair Scimitar, which is pretty good.
They both have really cool sounding names, let's be honest. But you had
It's a bit faggoty, really, though, isn't it? For like the Corsair Scimitar, it's like it's a fucking mouse with lighty bits on it.
I think that's the best. But your monitor were kind of fucked up because there's a bunch of stains on it.
Yeah, from where I've jizzed on it. Yeah,
it has a bunch of jizz on it.
Obviously,
so.
like when I shoot my cum, it's like a shotgun blast. It goes like like, and it goes like that.
And then you had the story of Judd's keyboard that he brought is it was my keyboard, but it was a bit big for my desk, so I got a smaller one, which was a mechanical keyboard. But then that kind of fucked up and it was too loud, so I just ordered the cheapest one I could get on.
You'll all be able to hear this if I like.
That's how loud it was. So
that mic's like not really. I mean, oh well, it's there, isn't it? But it's a bit away, but. That's still picking it up on the mic, like really.
It's so I just ordered literally the cheapest one I could get on Amazon, and it's my favourite keyboard that I've ever had. This one, it's a small one and it's good. But thing is, Judd needed a new keyboard as well, so he went to like this trading place where I traded mine in.
We've told this story
And,
before, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm adding a little bit too.
Oh, okay.
And bought the one I traded in at that shop instead of me just selling it. Yeah. So, but then as you always do with stuff, you've raged out and smashed it to shit, which it's not funny. I don't know why you find that funny.
It's not funny. It's like
that. If I were constantly doing that, which actually I kind of did when I was younger. I'm talking like 14, so not 20. I would be really. I'd just get pissed off with myself that I kept breaking everything, and I'd stop, which is exactly what I did do.
Well, no. I mean, I'm in the process of that. it's a working.
Yeah, but that's something that like kids do. You're in your 20s. But essentially, what's happened is I tried plugging in that click-to-clack keyboard that I got, that small one that kind of went weird, the other day, just because I found it in my cupboard, and it was working fine. So I like, well, you can have this one then, Judd. So now that's what he's using.
Yeah.
So great. You know that one's smaller than the one you're used to. It's not got like the number pad on the side. I'm guessing you don't care.
The keyboard.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's a keyboard, isn't it?
You just don't really care.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit. Yeah.
Which keys were working on that keyboard that you smashed up?
L, Enter, / and F.
How did you ever do anything on your computer?
Because I used to use the on-screen keyboard for everything.
For everything?
For everything, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So I'd have to...
That's so shit.
No, I know. Like I usually type to people like on my phone, so that wasn't an issue. But it just meant I couldn't play games using like keyboard and mouse. It fucking meant that like.
To be fair, a lot of the games that you play, you don't need a keyboard and mouse for them.
I was using. That's why I was using controller all the time for everything. Even though in some situations I do think controller's better anyway, but it was just fucking. I mean, it was just stupid. It was my fault.
Yeah, I know.
It was my fault. Like,
the other thing is your headphones are just fucked.
Yeah.
They're so fucked. Do they work?
This one does.
The left side works.
Yeah, the left side works, the right side doesn't.
When you get a job, I think that's the first thing you should get. New pair of headphones.
I might look at getting a new
a webcam as well.
Yeah.
Just get this one. It's good.
Yeah.
It were like £55.
Yeah, it looks good.
And it's best one for that price. It's what is it? The Logitech C920 or something. C920, I think, something like that. It's the one that most people use, and it's good for the price.
Yeah, it's a Logitech 9X7777.
Yeah, sure, great.
Yeah.
So I think I need some new speakers for my computer because I've fucked them up. It's this audio jack because I plug it into everything. I'm always taking it out and like, I don't know, I've fucked it up. And the thing is, the left speaker is a bit louder than the right one. Like, currently they do work, but they have to be positioned in a certain way. Otherwise, only the left side works. And the left side's always a little bit louder than the right side. And for some reason, that applies to my headphones too, when I plug those into it. So, that's not great.
No.
I might start plugging my headphones directly into the computer. So what else is fucked up about what you brought? Your computer doesn't really work properly, and it's clogged up with a bunch of shit at this point because you don't know how to look after it.
It looks alright.
It works enough for you, but like I don't know why some of your USB ports don't work and your headphone port on front don't work.
Well, it's always been like that. It's not something that's happened over time. That's just when we made it.
Because the thing is, I definitely know how to wire up the front panel because it wired USB things up. But is it that there weren't a connector or something, or it must have been something like that.
Must have been, but to be honest, I truly don't know. I don't know how stuff like this works, do I? Like.
But the thing is, you said or something at some point. I'm sure you were complaining about not having enough USB ports.
I was, and for some reason, I'm sure it was because there's one back here that works that I thought didn't work for some reason.
Right.
So and now it obviously works. Everything's working, so I've not got a problem.
So what? Because you've got a spare USB port at the minute, haven't you? Because for some reason you've got to have an adapter to adapt a headphone jack into a USB port for your headphones.
Yeah.
So that's taking up one of the two slots on front of his computer. So what? Is the other one just spare for whatever you want now?
Yeah, I guess I could use it for like a controller if like I'm playing Apex because I prefer playing Apex with a controller. You know, stuff like that. Just whatever I want, really.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, at least it's not quite as fucked up as I thought it was. Oh dear.
I am funny, me, aren't I? I am pretty funny. I mean, I am pretty hilarious.
The other thing that is quite amusing is how janky the setup is currently, because I've got 2 desks in my room. I've got this one that I sit at for gaming and streaming and editing videos, and then I've got one over the other side of the room for music editing and things. So I've got 2 desks in the room, so you'd think I'd put Judd at the other desk, but no. I don't trust him over there near my instruments and things, so I've put him on top of my mini fridge. Because I'm also preparing for like who else is gonna be in this room playing games, so I'll probably put one of the other lads over there because they're less likely to fucking break things than you are, as we've just described with everything being broken that you've got. So I'm gonna put one of them there, and honestly, I might when we're on stream at some point, I might just like take your camera off the top of your monitor just to show off like the weird setup that we've got going on.
Sorry, can I just say, when you said I'm gonna take something then, I thought you were just gonna say, I'm just gonna take your face. I'm just gonna take it.
What's also pretty cool, we might have to set up a scene on OBS for this, is I've got my old webcam as well, haven't I? And if Cal's on a laptop, that might have a webcam built in, so we might be able to have 4 face cams for Minecraft.
Awesome.
That'd be good.
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
I'd have to like sort of have the face cams outside and shrink the gameplay a bit, I think, or something like that. We'll figure it out. But if you're listening to this like after the fact, then try tuning into twitch.tv/gamesbadly. If
that was really condescending how you said it that time. How about you try?
Yeah, how about you try it out?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll probably be on there as videos for a little while, because this will probably come out after we're done with this week. I don't think I'm going to put this out like today or anything, because there's people here. I don't want to be. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we'll find out. Yeah.
It
so
will be found out.
Now you say something, Jude.
Something. Whoa!
You do some entertaining
That's
talks.
some good commentary, isn't it?
You've not actually seen this. I don't know if people know about this. If you do actually stream on Twitch and you use OBS, and you might want to. I don't know if most people use Streamlabs OBS anyway, but there's a really cool feature you can get for it, which I've not shown you this, have I? 'Cause have you not seen a Stream Deck before, an Elgato Stream Deck?
No, I don't think so. You might have shown me it actually, and I might have just forgotten.
Well, this is okay, here we go. I'm just on Amazon at the minute. Elgato Stream Deck. It's one of these. Have you seen one of these before?
No.
You can get them with 6 keys, with 32 keys. So this is the big one, and essentially it's just a bunch of macros. So you just like press one of these buttons, and it does a macro. So it might change between scenes. You can turn your lights off with it, and all sorts like that. So that's what it is basically.
You know what? I've definitely heard of one before. Because I from when I watch streamers, like I think it might be Dr. Disrespect that like has. I mean, they all have one, really.
Yeah, the big streamers all have those. But the thing is, you don't need one at all. You can just use your phone. It's great. I've got one right here. Like this is it. Look, it's right there. It's on my phone. And if you've got Streamlabs OBS, and it's free, it's just a free app. You download the Streamlabs app and you can connect it, and I can just press on my phone to switch between scenes.
That's pretty cool.
Are you proud of the fancy transition that I made for us as well, Judd?
I do actually really like
Judd, look at it.
It's
here
like
here we are. There you go.
It's a bit like. I think it is Dr. Disrespect one, because his has.
Well, they're all very similar, and they have to be, because if you don't know what we're talking about, it's just a transition between different sort of, like whether you're looking at the game on Twitch or you're just looking at like the camera and things like that. You know, when streamers switch between those, like professional looking streams have like a fancy looking transition between scenes. If you're watching on the video, I'll demonstrate. There you go. That's a demonstration. And it's actually pretty difficult to animate that. The streamers just pay people who know what they're doing to do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
yeah.
I've done all of ours, and I'm dead proud of it because whenever I make something
Yeah.
of really good quality, like similar to, I mean, our quality is not as good as like just the examples like Ninja, isn't it? Like because he's the most famous one.
I don't know. I reckon our quality is bang on with Ninja.
So, but it's actually pretty close. Like, there's some stuff like the camera quality and audio quality could be a bit better, but like the graphics and all of that sort of stuff and the actual quality of the stream, so like the gameplay quality, it's 1080p 60 FPS, high bit rate. It's all good. So, but the thing is,
it's all good.
he pays people to do all that shit. He just he just gets so that he
I
can.
thought you were pointing at me then. I was like,
Yeah, Judd pays people to
Do I?
no, Ninja will pay a graphic designer and an animator and all sorts of different people, and that's not a problem. It's fine to do that, because it's so that he can focus on being good at the game and actually just the streaming part.
It's not all right though.
We
is it?
can't do that. I have to do all of it. I have to do all of this shit. I have to
Yeah,
research what gear to get. I have to order it. I have to make the graphics. I have to do all of
Make
it.
the
Judd does
graphics.
nothing.
Oh,
Let's
I don't know.
sack Judd.
I
Look
just-
how pixely Judd's face is on his camera right
Yeah,
now.
it is. Yeah.
I don't know why that is. I think that's a Discord thing.
Or is it just I'm a shit? Like, I'm a shit. I am a shit.
I think it's a Discord thing.
Is
I
it
don't
just
know
'cause I'm
why.
shit?
I don't know why he looks like that. Maybe I'll Google that.
Why do I
after
look
at some
like
point.
this?
So yeah, that's that. So, what do you think of that, Judd?
That's the end of the stream, I think.
No, it's not even halfway through a podcast.
No, I think that's. Go on though.
Do you watch any streamers?
Oh God, like sometimes. I think I watch Tyler One, Asmongold. I watch Greek God sometimes. Not really.
Are these Warhammer people? It sounds
No,
Warhammer.
no. Tyler One plays League. Asmongold is World of Warcraft. I think Greek's a variety streamer. That's pretty much it.
I guess we're classified as variety streamers, I suppose, which is kind of, I don't know. That feels like a weird term, but
Yeah, it is,
it is right.
Yeah.
I only watch like Apex streamers now. Really, sometimes I'll watch like Yogscast stuff
Yeah.
if they've got something interesting going on. I'll normally try and watch their streams when they do like the Christmas ones, when they're raising money for charity. You know, when they do the Humble Bundle thing.
Yeah.
Because the Humble Bundle that they offer is really good every year. It's like £30 and you get like 40 games.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that
and
is
most
pretty
of them
good.
are like indie titles and that, but there's always something like Gmod and Rust in there
Yeah.
every year.
You said that really upset then. Every year there's
Every
fucking
year.
Gmod.
God damn it! So yeah, there's that, and that's really good. I watch those sometimes, but I mostly watch Apex streamers now, being as I've got really into it, and I want to
Yeah.
watch like really good players to kind of learn from them, because you can't do that in game because they're not going to put kill cams in. Oh no, you're not allowed that.
No, not allowed.
Fucking stupid. But
Fucking stupid.
But yeah, I watch Dizzy, who's he's my favourite Apex streamer, but I also watch Mendo as well. Mendo Saki or something. It's some weird weeb name. he's got a weeb aesthetic going on. Do you know the thing is with Mendo, right? I don't want to like seem like a dick or like call him out or anything, but he comes across as quite cocky. And
Is he not allowed to be? Like, if he's that good, or?
Well, I don't think you should be cocky anyway, should you? It's like
No, I think he should be as cocky.
he
as
acts like he
possible.
thinks he's the fucking best, and it's like, well, there's also lots of other good people.
Yeah.
He also might be the best. Is the other thing. That's why I'm not too
Yeah.
bothered. He could be,
Yeah.
so I'm not really that bothered. But I don't know. It's maybe sometimes a bit uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable,
But technically,
that's
he
what
does
it
own the
is.
kill record in Apex for like solo kills.
Yeah. So.
I think it's joint with some Asian guy as well. Actually, it's 36 kills
Wow,
in one game.
Jake. Wow, some Asian guy. Wow.
Yeah, that's his
Wow.
name. Some Asian guy.
It's actually.
No, he could be though. They do have names like that.
they do have names, them Asians.
Yeah, so 36 kills individually in one
That's
game.
incredible.
And it's not solos, because solos haven't been out long enough.
No,
it
no,
was in
it
trios.
was, yeah.
To be honest, I think you could probably get more kills in squads.
Well, probably because they're together. But the thing is, it's going to be harder, isn't it? I mean, it's going to.
Well, no,
it's
when
gonna
you're
be-
that good, you can wipe a squad without it being too hard.
Well, yeah,
that's the thing.
If you're that good,
But also, you've got your teammates to help you, who can like get them down low, and then you can swoop in. So if you're actually like going for a massive kill record,
yeah, I suppose so.
they can help out. I want to know what the world record is for solos so far. I know Dizzy's got 20 kills in one game on solos.
Yeah,
Bearing it, that's a third of the people playing in
Yeah.
a match,
yeah.
which is awesome. I've not watched that gameplay yet, and I kind of want to see it. I don't know. I picked Apex to get into because I was telling this on a podcast as well. I wanted to get into a first-person shooter, but I also kind of wanted to get into a game that you can be like esports good at.
Yeah.
That they do have some esports like involvement because they do the Twitch Rivals thing.
Mm.
And I watched a bit of that because they did one for solos when Apex solos came out.
Yeah.
And Dizzy won a game on that. Mendo didn't win any, so that's kind of shows you that he's not really the best. Maybe potentially, I don't fucking know. Dizzy didn't.
You're calling him out. You're calling him out now, aren't you?
Way better than me. He could be the best out. I don't know. I like him. He's a good streamer. I watch his streams every so often. They're pretty good.
You sound like I'm backing you into a corner here. You're like.
I know, because I don't
No,
want to piss
stop,
him off.
stop,
because
no.
because I like him. I don't want. I'd like to stream with him at some point. It's not going to happen ever, but it'd be great. So I don't want to like come across as that I don't like him, but he is a bit cocky. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. So you've heard it first.
But
Everybody.
the plays in that Twitch Rivals is just they were crazy.
Yeah. No, I can imagine.
The thing is, right, with esports.
The thing is with esports.
cough. I don't think the best Fortnite players are better at Fortnite than the best Apex players are at Apex. Does that make sense?
I don't know, with all the building and stuff, like.
No, I'm talking the best ones. So I think, like, you can put it to League of Legends. The best League players aren't better at League than the best Fortnite players are at Fortnite.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say there?
I get it a bit. Yeah.
But the thing is, there's so many people who are that good at Fortnite that it feels you feel like you're unable to get into it.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not quite as bad on Apex for that. Like, you get some people who aren't that good, and normally people who we get paired with as teammates.
Yeah, they fucking aren't, are they? They're just not good.
But there are people who are really good at it as well, so it's interesting. I find it more generally appealing to people because of that. I feel like Fortnite's quite excluding because just everyone's just way too good at it.
Yeah.
So it makes me not want to play it. Saying that though, I have got it on Nintendo Switch. Because I mean, it's a free game. Like, for the Switch, a free game is hard to come by.
Yeah.
So I think I might get. I'm thinking about getting Binding of Isaac on the Switch.
I fucking love Binding of Isaac.
I think that would be fun to play when I'm away.
You know how much I fucking love Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, I think I got Binding of Isaac before you did, like the first one, because you got like the updated one with all the like expansion and that.
Well, Are you talking about the very first one that was like on Newgrounds? Because it started off as like a Newgrounds indie game.
I got the first one you could buy, the first full game.
Well,
Because they had a sequel, didn't they? And that's the one that you got.
yeah,
And then they like expanded that sequel like a fair bit, and you got that.
I had one before that though, because I had Afterbirth. No, I had Rebirth, then I had Afterbirth, then I got Afterbirth Plus. So.
Yeah. But I got the original one before you did. And played. That happens quite. Have you noticed that happens quite a lot with games that we play? As in, one of us will get a game and enjoy it and go, "Oh, this game's pretty good," and then they'll kind of drift away from it a bit, and the other one will get really into it.
Yeah.
And it's that, which is what happened with Hearthstone. And it's kind of doing that with Apex now, because you played Apex before I did, and even with Binding of Isaac as well as another one that we said. What other games are there that's happened to?
What other games is there?
I think Prince of Persia might have happened like that.
Really?
Yeah, because I think you got it, and then I got more into it. You've not even played the latest Prince of Persia, have you?
No.
You should
Oh,
get it.
Do you just
it's
mean
actually
it's a franchise, not just one game?
Yeah. You should
Sorry
get
everyone that's going to hear this on the podcast. It's
clickety clackety clickety. You should get the newest Prince of Persia because it feels like Sands of Time and Warrior Within had a baby and had better graphics.
Yeah.
The only problem with it is the combat's a bit weird, as in you face a lot more enemies at once, and it's a lot easier to kill them. I'll show you.
Kill them.
But
Kill them.
so that's
Kill them.
what you're doing that for.
I don't know. It's what the rap artists say, isn't it? Whenever
It's what the cool kids
it's what the
say.
cool kids say. They go kill them.
Do I need to install League of Legends?
You do need to install League of Legends, yes.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, no, that's a good fucking choice to be this year. I support that choice completely.
I feel like I only want to play one game ever. Like no, at a time. Like
Yeah.
it's just too much. Like to hate multiple games at once.
There is yeah.
It's too much to badly multiple games at the same time.
I thought you meant like there's just too much going on, and that is also correct.
Yeah.
Like there's so much going on in this game. Like half of the time something will happen, I'll just go, well, what fucking did that then? What were that?
Well, it's like when we played Overwatch on
Yeah.
stream that time, where we're like, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm having a great time.
On Overwatch, all Overwatch is there's too many bright fucking colours.
There's so much shit
There's
going
so
everywhere.
much stupid shit. Do you know there's like 6 to 7 characters in that now that have shields? Like shields that you can't get past unless you destroy them. Like, fuck off! And like, who is it? There's Orisa, Brigitte, Sigma Balls,
These aren't real words. You just say it. You're
Ba-
making this
no,
up
not
as you're going along.
Bastion,
Nerf Bastion.
fucking Reinhardt.
Fucking Reinhardt.
Is there another one with shields? Diva's technically she's got the defense matrix things that like deletes all projectiles.
Deletes projectile.
I'm sure.
Not destroys them, deletes them from the game.
No, it does. It fucking deletes them from the game. And God, is there another one that I might be forgetting one. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. But it's yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Sorry.
I've just realised that I think on camera you're like delayed. Like the voice that you're hearing through the microphone happens before things happen on there.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's got to go through Discord and
I
through the servers
see.
and back. It's fine. We'll leave it. I don't care. Yeah, that's some of that. We've only been doing this podcast for 40 minutes. Oh, we're only doing for an hour. Oh God, I thought we were like not even halfway. Oh, that's fine. I think we might only do one podcast today because we need to set up a bunch of stuff for like gaming and that, and we might do a stream later of games. Like, you know, we might do some games badly. You know, that's what the channel's called. So I mean, we probably should do it. So yeah. What do you think is the most sweaty game at the minute?
Oh,
Has the most sweaties?
God.
Fortnite's definitely got to be up there.
I think it's Apex.
Fuck off.
I think it's Apex. It's got the most-
Fortnite easy has more sweaties than Apex does. Easily. For sure. How many sweaty kids play Fortnite each night?
I don't know, but I feel like Apex is where the big boys are. Like,
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not asking your opinion ever again. You're so stupid, you.
you're gonna make me cry. It's so fucking crying on stream.
Oh, what? You gonna shit and come?
You gonna piss your pants, maybe? Maybe shit and cum.
No, I think currently it's probably Fortnite that's got the most sweaties. But the thing is, you know, a lot of these RTS games like League and that,
Yeah, it's a MOBA.
into RTS as well though.
Real-time strategy, no, because that's like coordinating people to like.
Seems
like
too
your own men.
strategic not to be called a strategy game. This
But thing is, you could say that with anything then, really, can't you?
MOBAs
Couldn't
then.
you? Yeah.
They attract a lot of sweaties.
Yeah. Yeah. They absolutely do.
I know it's I don't think it is anymore, is it? But wasn't StarCraft the main MOBA sweaty at one point?
That that is a RTS. StarCraft is an RTS.
Yeah, right. Well, but I just lump them all in one. They may as well be the same thing.
Yeah.
That was the main sweaty thing at one point, weren't it?
Yeah.
StarCraft. But Dota has a lot of sweaties, doesn't it? Or do you think
Apparently-
League of Legends has
apparently-
more sweaties than Dota?
I'd say Dota's got more sweaties, and apparently Dota's fucking hard to get into.
Yeah, it's got a
apparently.
steep learning curve.
Yeah, I mean, so is League. Like, with League, I know how to play, like, 2 characters. I know how to play, like, Garen and Jinx, and I only fucking play Jinx. Because, like, I mean, look, come on.
I mean, no one can see
I
that.
mean, no one can see it, but to you, I mean, come on, you know, you'd give that.
Stop
you'd give
knocking this wire and knocking microphone. How are you so... No, don't do that. There's one leg missing on the mic
that.
stand.
There is. See, you break all your stuff, all the time.
Yeah, but you know the big difference is, you break stuff yourself and it's your fault. I'm very unlucky. That's the difference. And you're laughing because you're like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, League's got a slightly less steep learning curve. It's still very steep for games.
Yeah,
but,
no, it is.
but slightly less than
If
Dota.
you play some, like, while we're over, you're going to find it very hard to get into.
I'm not going to get into it. It's just
Yeah.
for a laugh on stream, so people can laugh out how bad I am.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Yeah,
Like yesterday when Helena was on stream and she was losing on Apex constantly. She did some damage to someone.
Holy shit!
She shot someone on that game,
Wow.
right? Oh, not only that, she got an assist elimination. Someone would knock someone down and she finished them off.
Wow.
She died right after that, but it's fine. She finished someone off.
Incredible.
Finishes me off good and proper.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that's sweaty games. Is there? Let me. I'm gonna bring up Twitch, and let's see. Let's scroll down Twitch and Counter-Strike. That's got to have some sweaties on that.
Yeah, no, it's all Russians, I think, as well.
Let's go on Twitch. Browse. So
Brown,
League
brown.
of Legends is the top game at the minute, and there's probably a lot of PUBG. Some sweaties in that. I feel like people. I feel like that's got a lot less sweaties than Fortnite does.
Maybe.
This teamfight tactics must have a lot of them. If people don't know what we mean when we're saying like having sweaties, it's people who are like just stupidly into the game and incredibly good and like just sweat in their rooms just playing the game constantly.
Yeah.
You know the types. What all media thinks gamers look like, essentially.
Yeah.
You know that one episode of South Park with the World of Warcraft player.
I was just gonna
That's the sway. Hearthstone. That's a fair amount.
Yeah, no,
Quite a lot.
I'd agree with you there.
GTA 5 and Overwatch are the next two. I don't think they have many sweats. Like they don't.
Wait, GTA 5 did you say?
Yeah, GTA 5 won't have any because it's not
yeah.
that type of game,
Yeah.
is it?
And-
Overwatch,
No, there is.
not as much as the other ones so far. I would have thought. It's not. I don't know. People can't esports it as well anymore because they've just fucked everything.
It's so fucked, honestly.
Then there's Dota. Apex is still up there.
Blizzard does
Counter-Strike.
that all the time, doesn't it? They start off with a good game and then they just fucking ruin it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happened with WoW. It's happening. It's happened with Overwatch. It's happening with Hearthstone.
Yeah.
I
I'd argue
think
this
the-
already
I-
happened with Hearthstone.
Yeah, I think the only one that I've not heard anything bad about, apart from obviously, of course, Diablo Immortal, is Diablo. Like,
But we don't know though, because we've not really
Yeah.
played it, so we can't. It's just that we've not heard anything bad
Yeah.
about it. The other ones we know they have. World of Warcraft. That's the OG sweaty game, that isn't it?
yeah.
I don't know if there is that many anymore. Maybe some of the OG sweaties are still
After
around. But
BFA, people just stopped fucking caring. Like, I played a fair amount of Legion, and I was like, all right, this has got some this has got some fucked up stuff in it, but I'm still enjoying my time. I reckon I can still keep going at this. And then fucking BFA happened, and I'm like, this is awful. This is just terrible.
what I'm kind of noticing on Twitch is that the more sweaty attracting-ish games, the higher up the views they are.
Yeah,
Like as a general trend.
that makes sense.
Yeah, because the culture on Twitch isn't, oh, the most entertaining people get the most views.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not that. It's the best players at a game get the most views. That's how it works.
Yeah.
And I've said this before. It's like, it's no disrespect to any of them, because I don't care. I still really enjoy their streams. Like Tfue I use as a great example. He's got a boring-ass personality so far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But I watch his streams sometimes, like occasionally, just because he's really good. And,
Yeah.
and that's really entertaining. It doesn't have to be a flamboyant energy, like, you know, a flamboyant personality that attracts people to a stream by any means, and I don't think it does on Twitch. Which, to be honest, I think if we do have anything going for us, that's probably the only
a fucking
thing.
flamboyant personality, yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
got.
look how flamboyant our personalities are. They're flamboyant
yeah,
in the room.
Yeah, look at us right now. Fucking hell, we're so eccentric.
No, without sounding cocky, I think our personalities are more entertaining than someone like Tfue, for example.
The thing is, I don't even care if I do sound cocky. Like, I know we are fucking more entertaining than people like that. Cause people
like, just
like that,
personality-wise, though.
Yeah.
Like, our stream is probably not more entertaining.
Yeah, obviously,
because we're
like,
shit at games.
Gameplay-wise, no, we're fucking terrible. But, like, personality. Like, you'd much rather be at a fucking bar with us than you would Tfue. Like...
I don't know, Tfue's got a lot of money.
Well, actually, that's
I'd rather hang out at a house party with people like us than Tfue. But, like, that's, again, no disrespect to him specifically, because I like his streams, and he does good stuff.
Yeah.
And we're only using him as an example. There's loads of people. Ninja's the same. An anomaly to that, I would say, is Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
Because his is pretty much personality based. Is he good at games? I don't watch him really. So.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good at games.
But he does games badly a bit. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes he badlies games. That is the correct grammar, by the way.
A lot of the time he games goodly.
Yeah, I watched him playing Solos and Apex. When the first day Solos came out, I'd just finished streaming Apex, and the update for the Solos came out as I was streaming it.
Yeah.
So I updated it like after, and I saw like Apex was like top streamed.
Yeah, it would have been immediately, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It was pretty cool, but it only lasted for a day. It went back to like
just like I can imagine the novelty, like from like an outsider's perspective, that dies off pretty quickly. Like, whoa, Solos.
Well, I think it was more a case of. I think it was more of a case of like big streamers who don't normally stream Apex were like, oh, I'm gonna try streaming Solos on Apex today because it's only just come out, and then they got their novelty out of it, and then those streamers didn't care to play it anymore.
Yeah.
So their audience followed them.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's that. Kind of weird. Would you say that League of Legends is like your main game at the minute then?
Don't know.
I like the aesthetic. It's
like
a cool looking aesthetic.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's just a lot going on. It's all. I get angry at it really easily. I get angry at everything really easily. To be fair, but
maybe you should go to a therapist. For that.
To be fair, probably, but. It's tried that, didn't really work. So
do you just use the mouse on League of Legends then?
No, you are supposed to use Q, W, E, and R, and some other stuff as well. But I have it set to my mouse because obviously from when my keyboard was fucked up, and then I thought I'm not gonna change it back now because if I was using my keyboard, all you'd fucking hear is on the podcast is the clickety clack, so that's why I've left it.
So instead we can just do you clicking your mouse.
Yeah.
So it's just a different click.
Yeah, it's a softer click, isn't it? It's a less harsh click.
A less harsh click.
Yeah.
Oh, please click me soft, Daddy. Well, that's a podcast. It's a little short, but we've got some other stuff we could do. We need to go get some food, and we need to get ready for this epic week of gaming.
Whoa! Video gaming!
Right, thanks for podcasting badly with us. We'll see you next time on Dragon Ball Z.